Hey, what's up guys, it's Rudy from Pro Civic. In this video, I'm going to show you how to install the Whiteline suspension sway bar end links. Should be a pretty straightforward process, just takes a few simple hand tools and you'll be able to increase the performance of your ride and make some adjustments to your sway bar if needed. If you want to learn more about what this will do for your suspension, make sure to check out our unboxing video where we talk about some of the features that these end links include. But we're just going to show you the installation in this video. Should be a pretty straightforward process. As you can see, we already jacked up the car. We're going to be replacing the rear end links. So let's go ahead and get started. As you can see, we already have access to the rear sway bar end link located right here. And just to show you guys, I've already taken off one of the other side. And all you're going to do is remove the 14mm hex nut right here on the bottom. And then there's also one on the top. You do have access for a 5mm hex key or Allen key that you could insert into these studs. That'll definitely help on, I believe it's the top one. The top nut is a locking nut. So if you try to break that loose or after you've broken it loose, the stud will most likely start to spin on you. So you'll need a 5mm hex key to hold the stud in place. Break those loose, unscrew them, take them off, and you'll be able to remove the entire end link assembly. So now we've removed the OEM links, and I wanted to briefly go over the procedure of installing the end links before we do so. These factory links measure about 75mm center to center. So what we're going to do, since our vehicle is lowered, is we actually brought that length down to about 70mm. So it took off about 5mm worth of length there. That'll set the sway bar in a more ideal location, basically preventing any binding issues. That's the great thing about these adjustable end links. If you do have any binding issues, you'll be able to fix that with these adjustable links. Now, you don't want to go too far in adjustment as far as length goes. The threaded portion here, you want to at least have 10mm worth of engagement. Now, one way to verify that is grabbing a metal marker or something to mark the threads with. And these studs themselves are 10mm in width. So you could set that on there. You'll see roughly where 10mm is going to be located. And you want to at least have that much engagement of thread when you screw these on. So should be a pretty straightforward process. We'll just drop these guys in. Make sure you have your washers in place before dropping them in. Those will go behind the sway bar and whatever chassis or suspension member it holds on to. Then the nuts. These nuts that are included are 17mm hex heads. So we'll torque that down to about 30 foot-pounds. And in case you have any movement or this shaft here is spinning on you, there is an integrated 14mm hex head right there at the bottom. Just use a 14mm wrench to prevent the shaft from spinning while you torque these down. So let's go ahead and drop this in, torque everything down, and also make sure to lock your adjustment nut once you have it all sorted and in place. And that'll complete the installation of the Whiteline suspension rear sway bar end links. Overall, it was very simple to do. And even though we did this on a 9th Gen Civic, 8th Gen Civic owners are in luck. This installation is basically the same. Once you're done though, you want to make sure you torque everything down properly, torque down your wheels once you put those on, and pretty straightforward. It's one of the easier installs if you want to get started with modifying your Civic. The only thing that could have made this go faster is if you have access to some ratcheting wrenches. That'll allow you to use a hex key on the OEM end link studs, and then use the ratcheting wrench to work the nuts loose. In any case, I hope you enjoyed this video. Let us know if you have any questions or comments down below. Like always, make sure to subscribe so we could show you some future upcoming projects and videos. And like always, check out our website procivic.com, where you can check out this product and many others. My name is Rudy from Pro Civic. I'll catch you next time.